2022, what can I say? It has been a time of great change. And today I'm going to talk about 5 ways that you can be ready for the new year to make sure that you are successful. So, number 1, look at the old. It can be a very important step many like to brush over. However, looking at what isn't working can be a key to creating something that is. This isn't a time to wallow or shame yourself. Rather, it's a time to take stock of your reality. So ask yourself, what would you like to give up? What hasn't worked? What are you no longer interested in doing or being? Once you answer these questions honestly, then create a ritual to let that habit, pattern, or whatever it is go. Write down what you will let go of this New Year's Eve and then dispose of it. Many like to burn the slip of paper. Others make a ritual by writing it down and then throwing it away. Still others write it down and stick it in a safe place, say a box or a jar, so that when they go back to the habit, they are able to pull it out again and dispose of it all over again. The key is to make a conscious effort to make the change. It is important to honor whatever it was because it is part of who you are today and who you are becoming in the next year. Number 2, prioritize your resolutions and ask yourself, how will you make the new year count? Many well-meaning resolutions get derailed because people are overwhelmed when they look at their long list of resolutions. Then this overwhelming feeling of failing one goal bleeds into all the other goals. To avoid this, decide what tops your list and stick to it. You will feel much better when you have accomplished a goal and are able to cross it off, knowing you gave it everything you had and finished. How do you decide what to prioritize? I like to visualize myself 6 months from now and ask, what will be different? How will I look? How will I feel? And how will I act? To really set change into place, we must be able to see ourselves in the change successfully. We know humans learn by experiencing things. And we also know that every experience changes the brain. And this means even all small experiences, such as visualizations of the said experience we want to have. These experiences could even be hearing about something or having an emotional experience around something. No matter what it is, we feel differently. And as you develop new experiences around how you want to be, thinking, seeing, hearing, feeling, you will refine your vision for your life and how it will be different in the new year. So for number 2 to work, get clear about your vision and your goals. Be as specific as you can and outline the details of your desired changes. Number 3, break your goals down. Once your list is pared down to your top priorities, you can begin to break the bigger goal into smaller, more digestible chunks. It is important to find small things you can do daily to complete your goals successfully. Small chunks are much easier to manage and they can be quickly adapted if needed. Remember, you are responsible for your choices. And your daily choices determine if you will make it or not on this goal. You can accomplish anything, but you must be accountable to yourself. Remember, reaching a new you takes work. Accomplishing goals takes responsibility and planning. So ask yourself, while you are breaking down your goals, have you done your homework? If you have taken on this goal in the past, what will you do differently to make sure that you reach it? Are you ready to move beyond what has held you back in the past and forward into your future? I advocate writing down your goals and the steps you will take to get there. Once we see things on paper outside of our mind, it helps us become more committed. It helps it feel more concrete so that we're ready to accomplish it. Number 4, make sure your goals are realistic. If you have trouble figuring out this, contact a therapist, a coach, or a trainer. If you're attempting a goal that is not realistic, you are setting yourself up for failure. Although failure usually leads to success, and you might want to see my video on how to get over your fear of failure to learn more about this. We also know that failure leads to a sense of low self-esteem. It can really drive a lack of motivation. It can increase the chance that I'll pitch the whole idea and give up completely. So we want to be realistic about a goal so that it can keep us on track from the beginning. Change takes time. It can be very important to make sure you aren't trying to do too much at one time. So go back to number 2 and prioritize. I often work with people to tackle one change per quarter. So this allows some smaller changes that might be part of the larger one to happen too, but doesn't require so much mental, physical, or financial energy that they are setting themselves up for failure. And number 5, choose positive strategies for dealing with problems. Obstacles will come up. This is a given, so expect them and be ready to deal with them. This is why contingency plans are important. So ask yourself questions like, what will you do when your day does not have 26 hours in it? Or what about when you're home with a sick child, or you suddenly have a huge project dumped on your desk at work? How are you going to handle cold days or tired nights that might derail your efforts at a good workout? Thinking through these issues is a must because they will show up in your life and they could derail your goals if you're not prepared to deal with them. That's it. 5 steps to get you ready for the end of the year and the beginning of the new year. This is the time of the year most of us are looking to set new goals and outline our New Year's resolutions. The 5 steps we talked about can make the difference between fizzling out by February 14th, the date most give up on their New Year's resolutions, or finding yourself this time next year reflecting on your accomplishments and excited about the next set of challenges and changes that you're setting yourself up for. Here's to finishing the year strong and getting ready for a successful 2023. If you have tips and tricks to prepare for the new year, let me know and share them with our other audience members. I'd love to hear from you, and so would they. If you are interested in learning more about finding purpose and meaning in your life, reach out to me or click the link below to learn more on my blog at stacyrd.com. If you feel like you are ready to get started making changes in your life, then visit our clinic website to check out our professionals and book out your first appointment. We're all located at studiob.life. If you liked this video and want to understand more about how your psychology is really in your physiology, give this video a like and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching and make a great day happen. Be well.